Hey everybody, I'm John Granato, and that is Josh Jordan. You can hear us on ESPN 97.5 and 92.5. You can also see Josh's work at sportsmaphouston.com. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet to get all of our content here at SportsMap HOU. James Click was on the flagship this week, and he was asked about if he would do the Odorizzi-Will Smith trade again. And he said, after a pause, he said both rosters were more functional after the trade. What do you make of his comments?
I think it's interesting that we're already questioning the optics of this trade, and it wasn't made that long ago. I mean, he's already getting asked these questions. So, I mean, Will Smith just hasn't looked so good, and Odorizzi's been up and down. But, I mean, I would say that I think in the end, I like the move because this is what they needed. And he talks about if they can get Will Smith fixed, this would be huge for them. And he talked about also that they had open conversations with the Braves about, hey, you guys got too many lefties. We got too many starters over here. Both guys haven't been great. They've been a little up and down. So they knew what they were getting into going forward. So I don't have a problem with it. I'd like to see what Will Smith can do. Hopefully they can get him fixed. They still got some time. It's August. Maybe they can figure it out.
Maybe, and I like I like the coaches here, the pitching coaches, Miller and Murphy here, that they've worked with guys and they've got Brent Strom's secret, whatever it is, his secret sauce that he puts on pitchers and they're just better. I don't know. Sometimes it's an addition by subtraction. Look, Will Smith is probably happy to be here. It's a good team, really good team. He didn't get traded to, a Pittsburgh or somewhere where he's just going to languish and not win any games. He's got a chance to, still be in the spotlight. He won the World Series last year. Maybe he can get it back. But Odorizzi had to go. I mean, Odorizzi is not a good clubhouse guy when things are not going well for him or when he's not getting what he wants. And if they had to move him to the bullpen, because he wouldn't be one of the starters, there's no question about it. So Odorizzi just had to go. And you needed a left-handed arm in the bullpen, even if it is Will Smith. Hopefully he gets back to Will. You just got to hope that he gets back to the good Will Smith.
I agree completely. The upside is there for Will Smith. We saw it last year firsthand, and you hit on it right there with the addition by subtraction. Click basically said, I'm not saying this is addition by subtraction.
Which means he's saying it.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. I do like how he tiptoed around it, but I also like his candor. He didn't say, oh, no, Will Smith, we love him, he's going to be great. He said, he's struggling. He's got to be fixed. There's no question.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And Will Smith said as much, that when the Braves traded him, they told him, hey, it hasn't been a great year. The Astros are really good at fixing pitchers. Maybe this can help you. Maybe they can get you right and give you, another big portion of your career where you can be really good.
The guy I feel bad about at this trade deadline, Mancini's getting his time now. He's got 5 homers at the time that we're recording this. He looks like he's going to get more playing time. He finally played him in left field. He won't play him on the road in left field for whatever reason. I don't get it. Now that McCormick is hurt, maybe he will. But Christian Vasquez, okay? And I just feel bad for him because Christian Vasquez should be starting. I mean, he's sitting behind a guy that's hitting 180 is just unbelievable to me. And he's just as good a catcher, almost as good. But these guys know Maldonado more. Maldonado is a fixture in the clubhouse, all of that stuff. But I think that they have to split it up more. A lot of people are asking, hey, why you got a backup catcher instead of going out and getting an outfielder? That, I think it's a legitimate question.
I absolutely think it is. And based off of Click's comments about Corey Lee, when they sent him down after the trade, they told him it's nothing about what you're doing. It's just we need you playing every day. We need you developing. That he also said he's going to be a big part of the Astros' future at catcher. So that kind of tells me that they knew they were going to play Maldonado most of the time. So it seems like Vasquez was just kind of a insurance in case something happens to Maldi. And I'm with you. They should be splitting it at a minimum. I mean, they got to get him more at bats. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I think they were bought into Jake Myers around the deadline. Even Click talked about his confidence in Jake Myers, and man, it just hadn't panned out.
Well, how about bring up Corey Lee again, and Vasquez can DH. And Mancini can play left field. I mean, that guy's got a big enough bat that he can DH every day. That's how good Vasquez is. So he's just it's just a waste right now. And maybe that's why Vasquez wasn't all that thrilled when he found out that he was coming over. If he'd have known it was going to be like this, he might have said, I ain't going. You know what? I'm going to pull an NBA. I'm going to pull a John Wall. I ain't going. I ain't going over there. You hear me? I hear in Houston you guys pay players like Deshaun and John Wall for not playing, because I'm going to do that right now.
Yeah, he's got to be wondering, like, really? You're playing the guy that hits 100 points lower than me, over me every day, and you don't even really pinch hit for me when or use me as a pinch hitter when the opportunity arises. Man, Dusty, I wonder if this is a click thing. Like, he knew Dusty wouldn't use this guy, or if he expected that he would use him more. I wonder which way it leans.
It was funny. I was thinking about this morning. Before it's all said and done, though, Vasquez is going to play a huge role in this deal. He is going to play a huge role before this season is all said and done.